Welcome back to the Comic Book ASM Artist. Today we are continuing to read the Dark Knights Metal event, and as always, there's a playlist below if you need to catch up on the series. Once upon a time, there was a library full of stories that were never told, and so after battling the Dark Knights and barely escaping with their lives, our heroes continue their search for the universe's last bit of nth metal, the only material that might be used to repel the world ender Barbados and his evil paladins. While the ones called Wonder Woman, Dr. Fate, and Kendra Saunders make their way to the Rock of Eternity in search of the fabled mace of Carter Hall, the Hawkman. The Ocean King Aquaman and the mercenary Deathstroke venture to the ancient and forbidden burial grounds of Atlantis, where a trove of the nth metal is said to be hidden. Meanwhile, the Galactic Guardian Green Lantern, the Cosmic Scientist Mr. Terrific, and Plastic Egg seek nth metal on the hidden planet of Thanagar Prime. As the Speedmaster Flash and the mysterious and powerful Cyborg search for the multiverse for help, they are hopeful they're these heroes and formidable, but there is something dark they do not know. Impossible stories destined only to happen in dream or in nightmare. Should any of these stories be spoken, let alone actually occur, the whole library will burn. And the world will likely burn with it. Come on, old friend, it's time. No more, please. Easy, Bruce, we're here to save you. No, you're not Clark, you're his nightmares? Like when he finally killed you and took your mantle, and it just felt so good? The good news is you're no longer needed here. You lured Superman so he could become the Great Battery. Now your world is sinking toward us. Soon it'll be low enough that we can travel through and claim it. We can now take you to deeper corners of this realm, far from here, and from your Clark. Now come along, Pa Wayne. It's time to go gently into the good night. Like heck it is. The real Clark never had any imagination for weapons. If you're his fear of me, then your tech is based on what he saw in my cave. I know my own toys when I see them. I call this gauntlet Five-Finger Death Punch. It has every color kryptonite from gold to periwinkle. I think one of them makes you sparkly, another dissolves your flesh. I barely remember, so I guess the question is, how super are you feeling today, farm boys? Anything you use will affect your Clark too, you wouldn't. I've been locked in a nightmare for 30 years. You have no idea what I do. Clark, wake up. You're powering their battery. You're at the center like some raging. Enough, rush him. Black Sun, all those years ago, in the tomb. Dream. Call me in the place of the Black Sun. Dream, dream. Daniel, help us. You can't run. All roads lead to. Where did they? The Rock of Eternity, cosmic center of the multiverse. Fate, what monsters are these? You shall not pass. The rock is protected. They're the ancient guardians of this place, Wonder Woman, the personifications of the seven sins: wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice, pushing nuns downstairs, gym selfies, we get it. Just take them out already. Why are they attacking us? I do not know. They should be welcoming us. Given our mission, something is not right. Oh, something's wrong with the mission? Huge surprise. Let me ask this one what the issue is. Enough, Kendra. You never supported the League's plan to collect the last bits of the nth metal, so why are you here? I sense a dark, unknown presence here. You will leave I warned you this was a mistake, but you didn't listen. By the gods, Kendra, the only true mistake we can make is not trusting each other. You need to open up. Rock is sacred. I could use the lasso, but we are your friends. Why are you so sure we'll fail? Look, this place. Carter left from here when he ventured into the dark. The nth metal here, it's probably his mace. Your Blackhawk sought to destroy the nth metal, yet you never came for his mace? I was afraid. Carter refused to believe the dark was evil. Me? I knew. It's as if Barbatos is in my bones, telling me all roads lead back to darkness. I couldn't come here because if I was right, whatever truth is here, Kendra, we'll face it together, I promise. Wonder Woman, we've discovered something. Aquaman, you found the nth metal? No, we found a murder. Murder, to be specific. Outskirts of Atlantis. Storm, Imp, stay. Deathstroke, come. We stand on the ancient burial ground of Atlantis' first king, Arion. It is sacred and forbidden to all. These guards were trained from birth to protect it. Looks like you need a new trainer. You there. Your kind was chosen for its deep-sea vision angler. So, what did you see, my liege? Darkness, my king. They blinded us. Who would do this? Tomb is sacred, holy, divine it is. Whoops. Poseidon's beard. Did you not listen? Anyone who touches the tomb is banned from Atlantis forever. Sue me, Scales. I don't speak fish. Now before you harpoon me, take a look. Gods, a portal? I can sense the nth metal down there, too. Time to sink to new depths, eh? Diana, we will be going off communication for a while. Godspeed, Aquaman. Green Lantern, have you reached Thanagar Prime? The Eagles have landed. We're on our way to meet the High Ruler to request whatever nth metal is here. Get it at all costs. Roger. Lantern out. Thanagar Prime. Based on my studies, Thanagarian culture is highly transactional. It's important that we make a good impression. Great, I'll just tell them I laid this egg. That should impress them. What I still don't get is how I didn't know about this place. This is my job, Mr. Terrific. It's what we call a phased presence, built on zombie star gas. This place exists in multiple coordinates at once. Which begs the question, what the heck else aren't the Guardians telling me? It feels like part of a story I'm not supposed to understand. I've studied the multiverse for years and I've learned anything. It's that every cosmic answer leads to another question, and instead of feeling bigger, real science makes us feel smaller, and that's a good thing. Well, I've been a space cop for years, and if I've learned anything, it's that the best answers lead to results. And the result we need is a crap ton of nth metal. So let's find whoever runs this place, and that would be me. Welcome, friends, at the center of the Athenian Empire. My name is Onmar Sin, and I am ruler here. Lord Sin, we are here on a vital mission. Earth has been attacked by the Dark Multiverse. We come seeking nth metal, I know. I consumed what we had left. It's in my cells. I was lured. I was what lured you here. For eons I was nemesis to the Thanagarian Empire, but now I have taken my rightful place on its throne. Now, with the help of my new ally, the most powerful telepath in the universe, now, Starro the Conqueror, I am back, losers, but I killed me. I psyched you out, sucker, and regrew myself from a piece of my own exploded tentaclaw. And get this, I no longer need my psychic face spores to control your puny minds. Just my will and eyeball. I'm like a super Starro. Lord Sin, ignore this psychopath and listen to us. Barbatos sinks the earth, everything will go with it, including you. See, that's where you're wrong. The Thanagarians have known about the Dark for eons. It's why they've watched you so closely from this invisible perch and why they constructed this, the Phoenix Cannon. Fueled by the super metals, it's capable of raising the Earth should the legions of the Dark ever come for the planet. It's locked on the Earth's core and never changes target. Ever. When I first took this throne, I considered using the cannon to destroy your home once and for all. But now I've decided on a much bigger purpose for it. Thank you for bringing me the final piece I needed. Take them, grab the egg, get off me. Ring, what's the matter with? It's not your ring that's the problem, chump. It's your stupid brain. I've slowed the synapses of your frontal cortex. You can't even create a full train of thought anymore, you idiot. Just try. Impossible. My will is stronger than... I'm going to... Wait, what's happening? Bruce, are you there? Where are we? I'm here. I think we are lost in the dark. No. You're not lost. You? Do you realize how long I've been trapped here and you did nothing to stop any of this from happening? Why help now? Why not leave us in the dark if you care so little? Do not presume that you know what I do or do not care about. I am Daniel, called the Lord Shaper, the Dream Weaver, the King of the Riddle Realms. Some of your kind have called me the Sandman, others the Prince of Stories, and this is a story is far more personal to me than you understand. Where did he... What is this place? I don't know. It feels so alien yet so familiar. It is because you have been here many times before. Every night when you sleep, you walk through my domain. This is the dreaming. This is my home. These books, what are they? They're not mine. This is Lucian's library. This section is reserved for stories that should never be told, made from the horrors of the human heart. But they become reality by the doings of Barbatos the Destroyer, and the library has started to burn. Should this continue, all the dreaming will be consumed, and with it all stories forever. Then join us, help us defeat Barbatos. I cannot stand beside you, Superman, but here, in this place, I can give you something. I can give you the most powerful weapon in all of creation. I can give you a story. From the dark came a great spark of molten potential. The spark created two opposing existences, matter and antimatter. With them came the brothers, set to monitor all that had been created, and the third being tasked to watch over it what had yet to come. This being resided at the World Forge, deep in the rolling cauldron of possibility you call the Dark Multiverse. For eons it hammered out universes from the hopes and fears of all living beings. The most stable worlds rose into the orrery for the twisted, unstable worlds. The Forger had a great dragon to destroy them and return their energies to the Forge. Barbatos. Yes, but the dragon, a being who knew only destruction, killed its master, and thus worlds that should have been dissolved lived on, and the Forge began to darken. If there was any hope left, it lies in the World Forge, with the last pure, bright metal of possibility before the fire goes dark forever. Barbatos desires to pull all worlds into the dark, and he is winning. Removing Superman from the Dark Towers stopped Earth from sinking, but it lies at the edge of the cosmic membrane. Any further, and Barbatos will be able to bring forth all the nightmares of the Dark Multiverse. So the nth metal we need is at the World Forge? The metal of the Forge is far more powerful. What you call nth metal is a strain, nearly pure. The nth metal, the eighth, used by the earth gods, is less so, and down from there. That is why it harms the dragon and its armies. But they have a greater secret, a cosmic being to tip the balance further in their favor, and there is little time left. What if Barbatos has already turned the Forge dark? If it is fully dark, all is lost. We've come this far, we won't turn back. Please, Dream Daniel, can you help us? I can create a passage for you from this place. If you walk with hope and wonder in your heart, it will show you the center of creation. If not, you will be lost in the infinite vastness of the Dark Multiverse forever. Thank you, Dream. Come on, Bruce, let's do this. Clark, I can't. What are you talking about? You can't. Dream said we have to have hope, wonder, but I... Stop it. Clark, Batman. For me, he was a detective at heart. He was about finding answers, even when those answers were ugly or terrifying. That's what that light in the sky meant. It meant it was time to cut through the fear and mystery and find answers. But down here, all I've seen are my mistakes, my failures, and for the first time I don't want to find anything else. That's what it wants you to believe, Bruce. It's a lie. You've been here for what feels like decades. I know, believe me, you can't let it fool you. You're Batman. You give others hope. They see you and are filled with wonder what they can achieve. Now come on, we need to find out if the Forge is still bright. There has to be something, one thing that fills you with wonder, one thing that can help us save our home, Bruce. Home. Damien, keep going. My children, I look at them and I feel such wonder. They're better than I'll ever be, aren't they? Maybe I'm a failure, but nothing I find down here will change what I feel about my family. Good to have you back, old friend. Don't get sappy on me, Kent. I'm Batman. Let's do this thing. Yes, sir. Is anyone out there? Lantern, Mr. Terrific, Aquaman, Deathstroke, come on. Nothing. Doctor, do you sense the mace anywhere nearby? Faintly, as though it is hidden, but there is something else. I feel it too. Where is it coming from? It is on a cosmic scale, catastrophic energy. I felt it before, but it's stronger now. It must be coming from something powerful or someone. Kendra, what are you? If only you listen to me, Wonder Woman. Now stay back. Kendra, what is that thing? It's the astral brain of the Anti-Monitor. She has brought it to compressed form. Kendra, if pure antimatter passes through the multiverse's center and hits the dark multiverse, it could blow up the dark once and for all. I know. The Council of Immortals entrusted me. It's the only way to be sure. No, you could end up killing everything, please. You don't know what it's like. To doubt, to lose hope? Of course I do. We all do. But Batman, Superman, and Carter are all down there, and... No, Carter is gone. I have to... Kendra, doctor, what's wrong with her? No, the plan. Have to... What's happening to me? Great Hera. Kendra. No, not Kendra. I am Lady Blackhawk. And all roads lead back to darkness. No, we have to save you and ride to Ankh. From here on, ride this. There will be no saving anyone today. Black Adam, why? I am one of the immortals, as was Kendra. I've lived long enough to know their plan stands no chance against the forces of dark. So Vandal Savage and I made our own deal with Barbatos. Now give me the brain and I'll make this painless, almost, never. My lord, the book burns in your hands. So many books burn. I know, Lucien, but I will read on as long as I can. The heroes keep hope in their hearts, and through the whirling dark they reach the great forge. And as they are near, they see. Forge of the worlds. They are too late. The forge has already gone. Forever dark. This can't be how it ends. Carter Hall, in his journal, he swore the forge was supposed to be a place of creation, of beginnings. Then came a booming voice from behind them. I was wrong, Bruce Wayne. I am Carter Hall, Dragon of Barbatos, keeper of the Dark Forge, and there are only endings here. And with those words, this book and all hope burns to ash. Alright, that's gonna do it. You all have a good day or night. Thanks. Bye.